I'm back to read you a little something from my childhood. This is my Harry Potter journal that I got when I was probably... God, I actually have no idea. I'm awful with ages, like telling what age little kids are. I mean, from the age to like 4 to about 8, you're pretty much the same thing to me. I don't know when kids generally start talking. I don't know when they start walking, so I don't know if that's just because I'm not a parent, obviously, or if it's some innate inability to not tell ages, but I don't know. I would say I probably got this when I was like 6, but if the spelling and grammatical ability of the child who wrote this seems a little younger or older than 6 to you, tell me, because I might be totally off about that. Anyways, Harry Potter journal. It comes with prompts written in about different things you're supposed to write down. So I filled this out. It's in about like 3 different colors. I don't know, I use like crayons and what point, pens, whatever. It's mostly in crayon, and they look up to be about the same age, so I think I filled this all out at pretty much the same time. And I'm just going to read it through. And I'm not going to pretend that I was one of those witty little children who wrote stuff that was hilarious. It's all just going to be badly misspelled facts, and I actually knew pretty much a good amount about Harry Potter, so it's all basically relevant. So don't expect anything hilarious or child protege type things. I don't know. Just bear with me as I go through a bit of nostalgia. Okay. This is just the how to use your Hogwarts journal thing. I won't read that for you. Moving on. The mark of a wizard. The pre-given options are lightning bolt scar on forehead, pretty good at Quidditch, good at flying, not so good at potions. Okay, so those were what are the prompts is. So I decided to add good sense of talent. I don't know what that means. And does magic by accident. I'm awful at spelling at this age. When scared or frightened. There you go. Good sense of talent. Does magic by accident when frightened or scared. Seems pretty legit to me. The next, Hogwarts finest. I decided to correct them by writing people and spelling it wrong. Pepple. Sweater from Miss Weasley. Again, I think that's supposed to be Weasley. Anyways, so you can tell I read the books. I actually think that the first 3 were read aloud to me by my dad because I was like 4 when they came out or something like that. But I knew my Harry Potter stuff, so I may have been a little older than that. But I like to think my 8-year-old self knew how to spell this stuff, so I think I was young. Okay, required reading. Standard Book of Spells, Grade 1, by Miranda Gottschalk. A History of Magic by Batilda Bagshot. Magical Theory by Adalbert Wallfling. See, I did pretty well with the other ones. I spelled them all right, except for the last one. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Wrong where, by the way. But I'm surprised I knew that. I might have, you know what? I know why I knew that. I also had replicas of Quidditch Through the Ages and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them when I was younger. I just remember that right now. I was all excited that I knew what that was. But they had, like, not pretend, but, you know, Quidditch facts taken from the book. I'm sure that some of them were made up. Hold on. So, sorry about the change in scenery. My mom came home, and I didn't really want her interrupting this whole... I'm sorry. That's Facebook chat. Just ignore it. I don't want her interrupting this whole video thing, so I moved upstairs. Hopefully I'll have a little privacy. Oh my god. Anyways. So we left off with the prize-winning spells. It gives you Wingardium Leviosa and Alohomora. I added what seems to say Flaplando, and Incendio. This page is earmarked. I'm not sure why. It's not that special. Every good wizard should get Birdie Bats every flavor beans, chocolate frogs, Droogle's best blowing gum, add an invisibility cloak. I don't care if that isn't really readily available to all of the wizards. No wizard can have enough. Chocolate frog, wizard cards, gold galleons. I wrote chocolate frogs, which is apparently different from just the cards, even though it's kind of the same thing. If you get the cards, you will have the frog, but whatever. Chocolate frogs, sickles, and nuts, which I spelled correctly. Petrificus totalis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I spent about 30 seconds of a blooper trying to figure out how to pronounce that, because I can't remember, and I have just like a mind blank when it comes to pronouncing things lately. I can't pronounce things. Anyways, Filch, Mrs. Norris, Draco Malfoy. I added Dudley. I don't know when he was petrified, but maybe it's like who I wish. Snape, Voldemort / Tom Riddle, Crabbe and Goyle. I guess it's who you wish was petrified. Creatures too magical for words. Centaur, Unicorn, Phoenix. I added House Evlas and Fruper. Classes at Hogwarts. This seems to be one of my favorite pages, except for some of two more that we'll get into later. Anyways, it starts off with History of Magic, Charms, and Transfiguration, which they give you. My next one is a class lovingly entitled Herbie Ditchery. I think that was an attempt at spelling herbology. I mean, the herb part was phonetically correct, if not grammatically correct, but Herbie Ditchery. And the next one is Flying Practice, Poitrons, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Secret Wishes in the Mirror of Erised. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I'm sorry if I pronounce anything wrong in all future videos forever and ever for my life. I apologize for any mispronunciation. It bothers me when people do that, but I think I might have a speaking problem too. So. Secret Wishes in the Mirror of Erised. Being with my parents, me. I guess you're supposed to be Harry Potter. Winning the Quidditch Cup, Ron. Woolen Socks, Dumbledore. I actually thought that Ron's wish was to be Quidditch captain, but whatever. And then I wrote getting the Sorcerer's Stone, Voldemort. It says Votmort. Votdmort. Whatever. It was an attempt, I suppose. Okay. Sublime Desserts. I apologize if you're British and I pronounce this wrong, but tricycle tarts, I don't know, that's what they gave me. And I said pudding. Still true. Still love pudding. Didn't know what else to write for that, I guess. Okay. You'd have to climb the tower. But anyways, if you know, it's my bad. And getting past Fluffy. I wrote fighting Tom Riddle. Actually, Tom Riddle. And then fighting the Balsic. Ha, I was so clever. I didn't want to write out his name because it was a taboo, even if I did it in the rest of the pages of this book. Okay. What I'm going to do this summer. Go home to the Dursleys. Ugh. Visit the one Weasleys. Visit Ron and the Weasleys. Yes! I wrote, be away from Bolt. Oops, you know who. Heh. See, I even had actually, oh, this is supposed to be yeah, as in yay, as in what they did up there. Oh, I'm so cool. Copying the book. My dreams for the next magical year at Hogwarts. Not have to fight Voldemort. Stars. That is the end of I read aloud my 8-year-old / 6-year-old musings in my Harry Potter Hogwarts journal. It's Valentine's Day. I love you. It's insanitary.